Don't know, sir.
No, don't have any idea, right? Okay. Just let me take RTP. One minute, let me close my door and then come back. See, Fslogix is the profile management solution that you know. Suppose if you want to use Fslogix management in your Citrix environment, where you have non-persistent VDI environment and then a XenApp environment. So we need to go with any one of the profile management solution. So in market for Citrix environment, most of the people they will use UPM and then Fslogix, then Ivanti. Ivanti is cost-wise it's a high compared with Fslogix and then UPM. So that's why people will not go to the Ivanti profile management solution. But if it is secure environment, if they are not, they don't have any concern about cost-wise, then they will go to the Ivanti profile management solution. But let me explain you how the FSLogix profile management concept will work. So you need to install the FSLogix profile management solution on application. Okay. So FSLogix management tool is the application. So you need to download from the open internet. I'm going to download now. So when you install the FSLogix application, so it will create by default two container. Okay, one is office container and then one more is profile container. So in profile container, what are the information will be saved like a user personal data like downloads and then desktop item and then documents. So those kind of things will be stored under a profile container. There one more office container. Okay, so that is mainly we used for Outlook and then O365 data storage purpose. For example, right, when we are using the O365, your data will be synced with the cloud portal, O365 portal directly. Suppose if you want to use your email in offline, you need to configure first logic in the non-persistent environment since if it is non-persistent then every time your data will be moved to one server to other server or one VDA to other VDA, right? So for that purpose only in the VHC itself your Outlook item like offline data will be stored in your office container dot OST file. So you know right what is OST file? PST. Outlook data, right? So it will create two container. You can see profile container and then office container. So now you got a difference, right? What is profile container and then what is office container? Clear?
Yes, sir.
You need to interact, man, so that I can move to other discussion. So if you install the FSLogix, by default, for the profile management solution, you need to use a profile container and office container. Now you got the idea what is a profile container, what is office container. Now the one more Java version. So I don't know in depth about Java version, but FSLogix application masking I know. That also we will try next weekend. So today what I will do, I will configure office container and then profile container, and then I will show you how it will work. But application masking, first you need to have the clear understanding about the profile container and then office container. Then only you can able to understand about FSLogix application masking. So now I downloaded, just copy this file into the your VDA agent. So now I don't have any separate virtual desktop agent in the environment. Since yesterday I told you, right? So one of the controller I'm using as a VDA agent here. Sheikh Ramalakshmi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is our one of the
So this is
controller.
our
One controller. So you can see we have two controller. So in one controller I install the agent. So I'm using that controller as a VDA. So let me check right now I'm in which controller, and then I will install the. Okay. So this server act as a delivery controller as well as a VDA agent. Now you just consider this is the non-persistent server. Okay. Just I exported, right? Extracted, right? Just copy this exe. The configuration will happen in a two-way. The one way you can configure FSLogix settings in the registry and then GPO. For now, we are going to configure it via registry level. So first, what you can do, you just create one share folder for the profile location. Okay. So you know why we need to have the share folder for profile location, because user profile should be stored in a centralized location, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Yes,
now,
sir.
yeah. So now this is my AD server. Just I'm creating one folder like Citrix. So Citrix user profile. Just give the share permission to everyone. But real time, we should not give this kind of permission. So there is some specific permission we need to do. But since it's a test environment, so I'm keeping read and write permission to everyone. So just copy this path. Okay, this is your profile path location. Close. So now you are clear, right? Just you created one share path to show the user profile data. Now go to the VDA agent. You need to consider your controller as the VDA agent. Now you copied the exe file. Just open. You can see. So if you are going to use a Microsoft GPO to configure FSLogix, then you need to use this. You need to put these two file into the Microsoft GPO location, like a policy definition. So Sheikh, anyone know what is ADML and then ADMX file? This information you should know. What is ADML? What is ADMX file? Anyone know? Eh,
No, no.
okay. So by default, MS will have like a Microsoft server, like a domain controller. That is a MS product, right? So it will have some common GPO setting details in GPO, like group policy management. This is third party, like for Citrix receiver and then Citrix pass. So some other third party tool, they need to provide their own ADML and then ADMX file. If you want to configure FSLogix profile management solution via GPO, then you need to use these two file, and then you need to put it in the domain controller where you have your group policy management. Once you added this file into the policy definition in the domain controller, then when you are going to say, let me show you. Otherwise, it will not. So just copy this two file. Okay. Just go to your this is go to your domain controller. See, you can see, right? So now let me open policy, group policy.
Can we set this policy through this studio?
No, this is third party, right? So only
Okay.
studio, only Citrix policy will be available.
Okay, okay.
Fslogix,
The Citrix component only we can able to make the policy through the studio.
correct, Citrix. So now, if I click edit, so now I can see something. So under policy section, you can't see Fslogix. Okay, so you can't see Fslogix, right?
Yes.
You can't see Fslogix because these policy details is comes under from these files. ADMX. These all are related to our general MS itself provided. So, if you want to configure Fslogic, then you need to put the two file. I showed you, right? So these two file. That's why as part of this package itself, they are providing two file. If you want to configure Fslogic's profile management solution via GPO instead of creating the local registry, you need to copy these two file. And then one more folder also you need to paste it here. Okay, once you did, so just refresh this console. Okay, now edit. Now you can see, right, Fslogix.
Where you have copied those two from?
Fslogix.
Okay, in DDC server.
No, this is domain controller.
Okay, okay, domain. Okay.
So GPU comes under your domain controller, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
If
fine.
I remove those files, then you can't see this option.
Okay, okay, understood.
Like that, if you want to create a Citrix policy, for example, a Citrix policy, if you want to create, you need to copy the ADMX file into this location. Now you can't see any Citrix related policy right here.
Yes.
So Citrix option itself we are not getting. For that, what you need to do, again just mount that Citrix IOSA here. This is your ID. So if you want to configure some Citrix policy from GPO, then you need to copy the Citrix related ADMX file into that policy definition section. Okay, just I'm mounting something. Let's see. Now you don't see under administrative template, you don't see anything related to Citrix. Okay, clear? I don't know where is this ADMX file. Yes, it clicks policy template. Installation package, group policy template. Thing, okay, this one later we'll copy. First we'll start with the Fslogix, okay? So now we got the difference, right? But we are not going to configure via GPO. Otherwise, you will not understand properly. So just go with locally we can configure. Let me show you. So this is your VDA. Ram Lakshmi, this also you can try in your machine, okay? So just
So just
watch it
Okay,
carefully.
sir.
So right now you can't see anything Fslogix, okay? So you don't see Fslogix right here.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
now
not there.
so install the okay, 32-bit up to 64-bit. Okay, so Fslogix app setup. This one you need to run if you want to create profile container. Okay, profile and office container. Okay, and just we install, that's it. Now go to registry. Just refresh it. So you got the Fslogix folder, correct? Check.
yes.
You got it right. So no, just leave it. Just go to computer management. So two groups will be created by default. Okay. So Fslogix ODFC, it's a office container, is a profile container. So which are the user you need to include into Fslogix? You need to mention first thing. So include Fslogix profile include means whoever part of this group, for them only Fslogix profile management solution will work. Okay. So include just everyone, right? Remove a domain user. Only domain user. So now everyone means like this guys also comes under administrator, also comes under domain user. Now for exclude list add administrator. To administrator profile should not create. It's a waste, right? Why for administrator also we need to have that FSI profile? Just mention administrator in the exclude list. So for whenever administrator is logging to the server, then for them this Fslogix profile management solution won't work out. So just remove everyone, add domain user. So in exclude list, just add the administrator. So till now clear, right? Note, right? We just installed and then we got this four group in under computer management. You need to decide to whom we are going to apply this profile management, add them in the include list like domain user, exclude list administrator. This is clear, right?
Yes.
So and then again you need to go to registry. So I will tell you Fslogix profile management configuration. So these are the value we are going to use in the Fslogix profile management solution to configure it. Okay. So now just see it carefully. Exactly with we will go with some basic settings. Which one is better? Okay, let's see what are the things inside and then we'll come back here. This option is not updating. Let me reboot. Some settings not applied. Need to reboot because profile data we need to get it here. Let me reboot. Hey, this guy left or what?
I think he's facing network issue.
Okay. So now we got the option, right? Profile. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you need to create the value like so you need to add the profile details here. Under profiles you need to create some registry. Okay, so those registry only what you need to do first, you need to enable the profile solution. For that you need to add some registry. Let me show you that registry completely and then we will go one by one. Okay, so these are the basics things you need to add. Like if we go to here you can see, right? So under FSI profile, you need to create this one, this kind of registry you need to create. So here you can find out under this profile, you need to add this registry. For generally only two things is enough for basic, like enable, yes, and then location. So right now we will go with only two option. Okay, enable and then location. So FSLogix profile is going to enable, and then where the user profile is going to create. Okay. Just copy this to what is the this one is a enabled. Okay, d word enabled 1, create d word enabled, value is 1. It means the first logic profile is going it's enabled on this particular server. Okay, and then VHD location, this is a multi registries. So now just add your profile path location. if I configure first time with less configuration, then only it's easy for you to understand. Okay. So what you did, you just enabled and then mentioned the location, correct?
Yes.
Just see, okay, so mention the share name, that's it. Now you can also see here, so what we need to do, now let's see whether it's getting applied or not to the user, okay. Now leave it as it is, connect your storefront server, versus 89. We just install the exe in the agent and then we created two registry for the profile management enable and then where the user profile need to store. I think it won't apply. Let's see, because already existing profile is there and then we'll create new user otherwise. Correct, it's not getting applied. Let me
But
create new
what
user.
profile will create?
No, no, actually, user profile is there already in the local computer, right? Because yesterday we this user we
Um,
tested, right? So we need to add some more registry also. If the user profile is available locally, then the profile need to um, remove and then need to create a Fslogix profile. Anyway, let me create user one, new user. So just I want to make you understand how this Fslogix is getting created.
yes.
So now you can see, right? Fslogix is loading. Let's see whether profile is creating or not.
Start loading.
So you can see, right? It's created, right?
User is created.
Okay. If I remove that Kumar profile from the DDC2, then it will create for Kumar user also. Let me try that. This is the server. Let me remove Kumar profile because that's why you need to configure all the settings in the registry. If the existing profile is available on that server, then the profile FSRG profile need to delete the existing locally profile and then it's need to create FSRG profile like that. But now we just enable and then mention the location. If the profile is not available on the server, then only it will create the Fslogix. Otherwise, it will use local profile. Because first I used only Kumar user to login, right? Let me delete the profile from local, and then it will create because locally user profile is not available.
Now
Now,
it will take
correct,
first.
correct, exactly. So if you want to avoid this kind of issue, then what you need to do, you need to add some more registry things. I will show you now. You can see, right? Delete local profile when VH3 should apply. If you want to forcefully, if you want to use that user to Fslogix profile, then you need to add this entry: delete local profile when VHD should apply. It means you are going to apply the
It will
Fslogix profile.
automatically
Sorry?
it will automatically
Correct, correct.
create the
No,
profile.
delete existing profile. Local profile will be deleted.
Logo profile delete.
So
Okay,
that's
okay.
why you need to add this entry. But for now, to make you understand, just I'm going with the two options. You can do a lot of
Okay.
things like what is the size you need to keep for the profile. So like a naming convention, like whether now you can see, right, completely some SID. So if you want to have only username, that also you can do via registry. You can see, right, the variable, that also we will see now, like a flip profile name, flip flop profile directory name. That we will see. We'll add how it will create for user. Wait, let me create it. So this is dword registry 1. So now let's see for Siva user how the profile name is getting created. Sorry, Kumar user. Login with Kumar user. Go to, so array, my network gone. Hello. Hey, Sheikh, you're back, right? Okay. Sheikh, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Okay. So now you can see. So you got the different, right? So I added some more registry, so I can see the profile folder name is different. So first user got user one, then so this is under customization kind of things. How the profile directory looks like, whether you want the first username and then this SID. So suppose if you want to only use ID, again for that you need to do some more setting changes. So let this lady joins and then we'll discuss again. Then some more settings also will be there. Particularly if you want to do the settings for username, you can see, right? Double key standard folder. One more. Let me see exactly where it is. So now you understood, right? How this one is working.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're not clear, ask me. I will explain you again, Sheikh. It's not an issue.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting.
Okay. Ramalakshmi also back, right? So now you can see, right? This one. Let me go to the profile path. You can see the different, right? The first user got SID and then username. But second user, we added some registry like a flip-flop directory name. That's why first it's showing username. Now let me try with one more user. So just delete the profile from this server for Siva user also. Uh, delete.
Again, local profile you are telling.
Correct, correct. Because already Siva user connected, right? So no, Siva user I used yesterday, right?
Oh,
Because today I did not connect it, but since user profile not created, right? That's why I just deleted the Siva profile. Now you can see, right? Siva profile also created.
as fine that
Yes.
is.
Okay, this is a simple way to configure your Fslogix profile. Now I will tell you how to reset. Okay, so just I'm making this folder as a vault.
Backed up.
Ah,
It is like the same way, right? How
correct, correct, correct. So let me try to log in with Siva user ID, sorry, Kumar user ID. This is very simple. So Ram Lakshmi, you can try in your lab.
Okay, sir.
bro, are we able to create a account in the Citrix, a free account?
For what
Earlier,
purpose?
but for downloading package.
No, no, you can't do it now. For that, you need some special permission. But general thing you can get.
Earlier,
See, even I lost.
yeah,
Correct, correct. See,
earlier
I
we have.
had three account, man. Unfortunately, I lost that MFA. Now I'm unable
Uh,
to use that one, but I'm using my one more corporate account only to download all the softwares.
okay.
So you can see, right? So now the new profile got created. If I want to reset for Siva user, make it roll. Last time I will log off from this session. This is very simple, right? Fslogix. Again, we have app masking is there that you need to understand. So why we need to use app masking? Let me tell you now. So for Siva user also one more profile got created. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now, why we need to have application masking? Application masking is nothing but, for example, now you are logged in as a Siva user, correct? So only these two applications are available, Google Chrome and then this is Citrix product exe. Okay, this exe should not be visible to other user. Then you need to configure Fslogix app masking. Under that, you can add these two application and then there you can control whether these two applications should be visible to Siva or else Kumar. The restriction you can do in the application masking, that is called app masking. So you can install n number of application on this machine, but again you can control the application visibility in the application masking. You're getting?
Yes.
Application masking is
Yes.
nothing but like hide the application and make the visibility to the end user. So how you are going to control it? That is called application masking. You can decide to whom need to get this application icon and their session, to whom it should not be visible. So that kind of restriction you can do on the application masking level. So that is called Fslogix application masking. Now go
We
back.
have
Mm,
multiple application, but particular application only visible to user like.
correct, exactly. So how you can do Ivanti? So Ivanti also will do the same, right?
Yes.
In Ivanti, you need to give application access, right? Otherwise, you won't get it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let me create office container or something had changed. Before it was ODFC. Okay, where is that ODFC? Okay, it's under policy. Okay. Can now go to that server policy. So here you need to configure your this one ODFC like office container. So right now you can see only office container, right? If you open only profile container. Suppose if you want to use office profile for Siva, so I told you right, for what purpose we need to have office profile?
Application visible.
No, this one Outlook things, right? Outlook O365 related information should
Yes.
be saved in your Office container. So I am going to enable Office container also. For now, we have only profile container. Okay. For that also, you need to enable. Just go to the server where you install. So this is the ODFC. Right click, dword. Sorry, not this one. And then make it a VH3 location. Just copy and then paste it here. The same thing. The same place we are going to copy our office container also and add one more also uniformize the name, the flip flop. Okay, so now try to log in. So right now you can see, right, only one profile, right? Only under Siva you can see this is container, profile container. Now try to log in. Let's see whether user getting This one,
Yes.
office container or not. So you got it right?
Yes, sir. ODS.
Check.
Yeah.
So it's created. So as part of this Fslogix profile management, we can create two container, one for profile and one for office container. Okay. So in office container, your Outlook data, O365 account data will be synced here. Okay. And then your profile data is nothing but your desktop or downloads, favorite, those kind of things saved under your profile container. If you want to see something, so what kind of information you are having in your VHD file, let me show you how to mount and then how to test it. For example, now just keep some file, okay, bitmap and new click something like that. So you have some files, okay. Now go to here and then you can see right mount. Okay. When the profile is active, then you can't mount it and just log off. In which scenario you need to mount? Let me tell you. Now try to mount. Okay, now you mount it, but it's not having any drive letter. For that, just go to computer management. It should be available under disk management. So you can see, right, why it's not showing, because this drive don't have any drive letter. So now add one drive letter. So you're getting, just open, so you can see desktop item. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Shake.
Yeah, yeah, clear.
Okay, so like that you need to, suppose if you want to user may tell, but in real time you will not have access, because you should not see the user data. In real time you should not have. So what you need to do, for example, let me explain to you now. Okay, now you have these options, right? So just leave that otherwise detach. So what you need to do? So now just make this profile as a vault. So how you can give the data back to the end user? So now just delete the old Siva folder. Okay, this is the current. Okay, just make it old. So just you made it old. Okay, just made it old. Now try to log in with the Siva only. So you will not see anything on your desktop. So you need to copy and then you need to paste it there. Either you can do in two way. From user end they can do, otherwise from our end we need to do. Let's see from the user end. Okay, let's go to user session. If you provide the path to the user, let's see whether user able to access it or not. Okay, it will ask username and password since user don't have a permission, right? So we need to enable the permission. For now, just try with the admin account. So now you can see what user also can do. Copy the data and paste it in the desktop. So like that you can also do from your end. So now user got all the data. Just log off. This data should be available in the new profile. Just go to the folder location. This is the new folder, right? This is new folder. You just try to mount and then see. Okay, go to section. Just add the drive letter. You got the data, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So like that you need to replace. If you do the profile reset, suppose if user is requesting, just copy the old data to here. Reject. Otherwise, you can do one more time also if you have complete profile access. You because you can't map entire VHD, so it will overrate. That's why you need to go to specific folder and then you need to try. For that mounting, you should have the permission. Now, right now we have already we added E, right? That's why it's coming. So like that, you need to mount and then you need to replace the data. Raman explained it.
Yes.
So you are clear, or else you got some idea how the Fslogix profile management is working, right?
I got clear idea.
So in next video, like what we can do in next class, I will show you how to do the application masking. Or else today we can complete or how?
So no, sir. Next week.
That's
Next
why.
week.
Today now the it's confused.
Correct, correct. That's why at least you can have that understanding about profile, container, and then office container. This is very, very simple. And then see, you need to go through some article. You need to have clear understanding. Means you need to see some other like details also in the portal. Then you will have clear understanding. This is
Yes.
for your understanding. Just I did with the basic setting.